Some flies can actually lay eggs in your ear that hatch into larvae and start consuming your eardrum. This condition is called myiasis, and it happens when these flies look for warm, moist environments to lay the eggs. Once laid, the maggots then feed on the tissue inside your ear canal to grow and develop. And it's not just one or two of them. In a recent case, a man had hundreds of maggots living in his ear. An epilator works by rapidly plucking hairs from the root, removing the entire strand. And it's kind of like a bunch of tweezers, with a rotating head that grabs multiple hairs and pulls them out at the same time. Now, this process can leave your skin hair-free for weeks, but frequent use can actually cause your hair follicles to weaken, leading to ingrown hairs. A doctor cuts the most swollen part of an abscess to drain it. This pocket of pus forms due to infection when bacteria enters the body through a cut in the skin. The body's immune system sends cells, which can lead to a buildup of pus under the skin. And some people think you can just drain it yourself, but this will most likely cause the infection to spread. This train is headed straight towards 5 people. Now, if you pull this lever, the train will divert to another track where only one person is tied down. Most people would choose to pull the lever, taking one life to save the 5. But now imagine that you're a surgeon and you have 5 dying patients who all need a different organ transplant to live. You could harvest the organs from one healthy person, which would save these 5 dying patients but end his life. So does saving 5 lives really justify taking one? What do you think? When you hiccup, the muscle below your lungs suddenly contracts. This involuntary spasm forces a downward motion, which makes your lungs pull in a quick breath. As the air is traveling down your throat, it's abruptly stopped by your vocal cords snapping shut. And this sudden stopping of the air movement is what makes the hic sound. If you put a metal detector over something metal, it will beep. And it does this because the detector emits an electromagnetic field into the ground. Now, this field goes right through most materials and objects beneath the dirt. But when the detector hovers over a metal object, it actually disrupts this field, sending a signal back to the detector. This signal is converted into an audible alert, indicating that something metal is buried. You can be sucked out to sea by an invisible current if you're swimming in the ocean. This happens when waves push water towards the beach, which then flows back out. But in certain spots, this returning water forms a powerful narrow channel that can suck you outwards from the shore. And these currents can be hundreds of feet long, extending into deep water. But you can escape the pull by swimming parallel to the shore and out of the current.